Alright, sounds good. Oh, I can do a
Well,
little
hey,
split screen.
welcome to the show before the show where I check to make sure everything's working. I'm joined by Philip and Dale of One Mana Short, and of course Will. Hey guys.
Oh.
Are you there? Are we here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Dale, I think I'm having trouble hearing you though.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you okay. It sounds like you're like in an icebox.
I don't know how to fix that. I can just try talking louder.
That'll do. I think that'll do. So we're not
You can also adjust the volume on Discord to make his just a little bit louder.
really.
Yeah, it's just a click on the name, right click on the name, and then adjust the volume bar. That should hopefully fix it. Because
Let me hear you again, Dale. Actually.
All right, I'm Dale.
Okay, it's just muffled, but you guys in the audience can let me know. Hey, Ripkus. Hey. What fun is today, says Will. Well, Will, as the thumbnail would suggest, we're going to get some live stream gameplay in. I meant to proxy... Oh, shoot. Okay, I was going to draw a little One Ring art card for Eye of Vecna. I kind of want to try it out. Do you guys mind if I just proxy the One Ring? I think that's the only change I'm going to make to this deck.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely good for sure.
Cool.
No problem with it. I think I'm excited to see the One Ring in action.
I'm gonna bottom that card. I'm looking forward to making a an Arkham Daxon cEDH deck with the One Ring and Clock of Omen.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It's hopefully gonna be quite good because you just kind of do Artifact Storm after activating Arkham twice.
All right, so to the audience, we're just getting set up. Don't mind us. The show hasn't officially started yet, but you know the drill here. We have to take our time before we get things rolling. But again, we're going to have some cEDH gameplay in just a second for you. We'll be over on spell table. You can see the spell table here. My face is on the screen, bottom right. Like my bottom left, rather. My placement will probably change just based on, player order in a second, but I'll just leave that there. If it ever becomes, like, cumbersome, I'll remove it. But for now, it's there. You know, it's bothering me enough. I could just put it in the middle. Is that weird? Is that pretentious? Let's do that.
No, I think that's perfect.
There we go. Hey. There we are. Yeah, that's good. All right, so you'll always get to see my reaction to just having my board blown up. Should be exciting for you. What's up, Patrick?
What can you expect?
I mean, what am I looking at? We've got Jessica Timna, Sauron. From Grixis, I suppose like a Fire Covenant or a Toxic Deluge, so 4 total with this board.
Yeah, you get like Dam, Toxic Deluge, Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica is kind of like a one-card board wipe.
Yeah, actually. Okay. Do have to contend with that. And Schmalz, hey Schmalz. Excited to see the spice. Well, right now the only new spice coming for you from Oswald is the One Ring. And not you, the audience, you, the players. Expect the One Ring. I'll probably shoot for it at some point, but it's the only 4 CMC thing in this deck. So, see if it's any good.
Uba Mask? Come on, Patrick.
No, we were on Uba Mask for a little while, but it was still a little too cute.
Are you not doing the Uba Mask Jailer thing now?
No, I mean, we had Drannith Magistrate Uba Mask. I felt like that was good enough.
Yeah. There's the Jailer, which says non-creature spells can't be cast from graveyard or exile.
Is this Soulless Jailer?
Yeah, Soulless Jailer. Yeah. So it's an
Okay.
artifact creature, so you can find it with Oswald if you want to do that as like a pseudo lock.
You know, I ask, but I'm pretty sure I purchased a copy. It's like sitting in this room somewhere. I'm not using it, but I'm aware of the card at least. But guys, thanks. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I was just gonna say, that card is a pain for Grolnok. I was in a game piloting like a Grolnok list, and somebody put down Soulless Jailer, and I was like, it can't be that bad. I'm a creature-based deck, right? And it was that bad.
Yeah, I figure. I forget the exact text on it. What does it say again? Soulless Jailer?
Creatures can't enter the battlefield from the graveyard. Players can't cast non-creature spells from exile or from graveyard. That card is great tech against Oswald. Or not Oswald, Omnixilus.
Right. So it's not too dissimilar from a Grafdigger's Cage, right?
Yeah, it's just instead of hating library, it hates exile.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm just sitting on it. I just haven't played it. What's that?
How's my output now?
A little bit better. I think if you had like a headset with a mic that was closer to your mouth, because wherever your microphone
that's exactly what I have.
Oh, you know what? Go to Discord's preferences and make sure that is what is being used. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, because it does sound like it's very far away.
It sounds like it's far away and muffled. So it might be using a microphone that, like, the one on your camera, perhaps. But if you go to system preferences.
All right, what about right now? Yay, nay?
Same.
Same.
Yeah, tried a couple different mics. Pup Stump says nice, glad to see more Sauron Spice. Yeah, I'm excited to see Sauron as well. And then, hell yeah, man, Shit Smalls. Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder how the Sauron deck's gonna win, but I looked at the second ability and there it is.
Yep. You just infinite mana, dump it into it.
He's just gonna pump his creatures a bunch of times and kill us all with combat
Yeah,
damage.
ignore that last part. Ignore that last part. It's totally fine. Ignore the last part.
Sauron the Lidless. Yeah, pump your creatures. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen Sauron the Lidless any deck text for it, so I'm curious as to how it's going to work.
Oh, it's a World Gorger Dragon deck.
Dang, this Sauron is so cracked that he blew the lid off of his own card. Unmitigated potential. The potential is lidless.
How about now, Dale? Are you okay now?
I'm just gonna roll with it. I think this is the best I can do on short notice.
That's okay. All right, I think we're officially ready to start. Let me do that. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Patrick Marlette, your local game guy. And today we've got the first of hopefully many weekly, bi-weekly, everyday live stream gameplay sessions. Today we're joined by One Mana Shorts, Philip and Dale. Hey guys.
How's it going? I'm Philip from One Mana Short. Down here is Dale. We stream on Twitch every Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's usually cEDH. We've done like one casual game in the past, and sometimes you'll see us playing Historic Brawl. Other than that, it's pretty much just cEDH, talking, playing, hanging out, having a good time.
Nice. And lastly, we have Will, co-host of the Untapped podcast and series writer of many scripts. When you hate what I produce, it's Will's fault. Hey, Will.
Indeed.
No, I'm just kidding.
I feed off of your rage.
Okay, yes, it only makes him write more. But no, thanks, Will, for everything, and thanks for jumping on today. This should be some fun gameplay. It looks like we're starting on Society. I might as well just toss the ball to you so we can talk about our decks first before we play. And just so the audience knows, I'm going to link all of the deck lists after the show, so you'll actually see my Oswald list up there now. I figured because we might be switching through some decks, we might not get to some decks, I wouldn't need to link everything. So if you want to check out what everyone's playing, I'll have a list to everyone's deck list with a very vivid description in the description for you. But to start, Will, what are you playing this mono green list? I've never heard of it.
So I am playing Sasaya Orochi Ascendant / Sasaya's Essence. So the idea of Sasaya is that you can, whenever you draw a card, you have 8 cards in hand. So in theory, you can play Sasaya turn 3. On turn 4, have 7 lands in hand and an outlet. And then win the game turn 4. If something goes wrong, you have a bunch of utility lands to back up your combo and control the board or just get value. The deck has gotten more consistent over time, and usually you want to keep a good, fresh 7-card hand. I've been forced to keep a 6-carder.
Well, we haven't really seen turn order. We can let you mull.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still keeping it. It's I like the other hands were unplayable. I'm keeping it.
Okay. Well, Dale, when you're on Sauron, again, not the one I've seen people talk about. I've been hearing about the Grixis one. I thought that's what you were on. So what is this Rakdos one?
So its second ability is 1 black and red. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. But what we care about is the last sentence. Each opponent loses 2 life.
Okay.
So we're going to go either through Dockside Loops to generate infinite mana or World Gorger Dragon combo.
All right. Well, I'm crossing my fingers on World Gorger Dragon and Philip, because I can deal with World Gorger Dragon. You're on Jessica, Timna. I feel like I've seen this combination before, but tell us what it does.
Yeah, so this is basically the standard Mad Farm list on the database. The win cons are like let's see, I have Lion's Eye Diamond, Ariok Salvagers. I'm just hoping to get an Ad Nauseam off. I have Twin Flame and Dualcaster Mage as a win con, and
Mhm.
then like really down low on the list is Praetor's Grasp with Underworld Breach to try to steal somebody else's win con.
Mhm.
But there's no Thoracle here today, so I don't know how easy that's going to be.
Yeah, and there's no blue on the table at the moment, so I don't know how that's going to be. But just before we start, I want to let you guys know that we're going to probably stream for about 2 hours, so that's assuming that we start at 6:30. So like right now, I'll say like give or take 8:40, 8:45. If we're enjoying ourselves, if you guys are enjoying yourselves, we might stream a little bit longer, pending everyone's availability. But up until that point, obviously, no idea how long these games will go. If I can get a turn 1 Trini Sphere off, we might have a hour-long first game. But no best of or anything. We just want to have a good time playing Magic. That's sort of my thing. So we're not going to get overly competitive here, but I will crush everyone with Oswald Fiddlebender. So if you've never seen this deck, I don't know how that is. It's a list I really love, and one I switched from Teshar to make. I just like the consistency of seeing exactly what I want every single turn. And the one thing I added to this list that I'm very excited to try out, and you'll see it, it's just an upside down MTG card, is the One Ring. And I'll see if I can remember everything it does, but I'll pull it up maybe, and I'll just have it off to the side for us. But I'm excited to play that out, see if it's as good as I'm hoping, but elsewise this deck wins with a couple of artifact-based combos. Go figure. All right, on that note, let's go ahead and start. Audience, I'm going to be looking at the chat the whole time, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves, but if there's anything you want to ask us during gameplay, feel free. I'll try not to interrupt anyone's turn or conversation, and I'll ask the question. And if it's about the game, once we finish, feel free to ask. Like, if I make a mistake and it looked like a mistake, probably was a mistake. Or if there was like a gameplay choice that you're interested in, that's the beauty of doing these live. But I'm going to go ahead and roll 1 die so we don't have to sit here all day. This is going to see player order.
Oh, you can do randomized players.
Well, I'm going to randomize 4 times.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah. So 1. I figure this is the fairest of options.
Oh, got it. You're doing the dice to decide how many times to roll it.
Right.
Or how many times to spin it.
3. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can stop there.
No, that's no good. We can't have both 1 mana short players first. Yeah.
You literally flipped it.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and find our starting hands. Well, you could keep yours, but I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably better than just mold.
I'm gonna look at my
I gotta keep my 6 because my other ones were just very unplayable.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, sir. This is a playable first hand, but not good enough. I want to do much crazier things on my turn 1 than just that.
I had 5 lands, a dam, and a talisman.
Oh, you get there. You could just dam the board.
Joke's on you. I have 7 lands in hand. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were keeping a 6.
I am.
Right. He's assuming he draws a 7th, I guess.
Yeah. Nah.
All right.
This is going to be 7. Confirmed.
So, can anyone remember what the One Ring does verbatim? Go ahead and let me know.
4 mana, indestructible legendary artifact. And it has ETB. If you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. And then you can tap it, put a counter on it, and draw a card for every counter on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, lose a life for every counter on it.
Okay.
And then you can tap it, put a counter on it, and draw cards.
Yeah.
This is a weird start. I think I'll keep it. Oh.
Alright.
See, now the audience actually can see me rolling the coin instead of just seeing my fingers blur on my webcam as we're doing Untapped.
I'll keep this.
Okay.
I'll keep this.
This is a pretty solid second 7. I can keep it.
Yeah, the second 7's all right. It produces a turn 1 Oswald. We like that.
Nice.
Yeah, but I really need to draw a land. I'm gonna just let that be known.
turn 1 Oswald into turn 2 Arcane Signet into Trinisphere. Let's go.
Oh, I wish. Well, let's see what I draw, actually. That might change things. Are we all good to go with our hands, though?
Yep.
I'm going to 5.
You're going to 5? Okay, this gives me a second to think if I really want to keep those. Yeah, it just looks so good.
If I read Will's deck correctly, I have to win by turn 3.
And I just have lands. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I do nothing scary.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a timer on that list.
I bash my head into a brick wall until it caves in. That's how I describe this deck.
Everybody,
Not my head, the brick wall.
just keep Wasteland on turn 1, and then we can just keep putting Will off the land each turn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's the tech, yes.
The funny thing is, I've had people like recommend Gaia's Cradle in this deck for me, and I'm like, that is the worst land I can think of. Yay, I have a land that taps for 2. I tap my forest for 8.
Right, yeah, but it's weird because you don't really have many bodies on the field until you, I guess you win the game, right? Do you make tokens with that list?
I used to. I don't anymore. I used to have Splitting Slime because it is one of the most impossible to deal with mana outlets in the entire game. You specifically need a board wipe because if you try to remove it, I just make another one.
So are you keeping that hand down?
Yeah, I'm going to keep 5.
Do you play Ashaya in the list?
No. So this list is like very refined in a weird way because I don't run like Soul Ring or Mana Crypt because they.
Am I good to start, guys? I'm gonna start.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
sorry.
good.
You still talk about society. That's cool.
Yeah, I forgot it's webcam, so I have to do this again to be like, yeah, this is my thumbs up.
All right. Not a great start.
Yeah, I can't. My thumb pointed straight at the camera because it's hard to tell what I'm doing.
I'm gonna just play Oswald Fiddlebender, and I will pass.
Yeah, okay. My go. Draw.
Fiddlebender, I hardly know her.
Forest, pass.
Forest pass?
Yep, just land pass.
Okay.
Good old land pass. Sorry, snow-covered forest pass. Very relevant. I have 2 snow cards in the deck that matter.
Arid Mesa, grab a Badlands, play Imp Seal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I think I'm good on that. I got nothing to say.
Yep, I'm good on that. I mean, what interaction am I going to have in mono green with 1 mana?
Endurance.
That's Imp Seal.
True, yeah, endurance.
And that's Badlands. Alright, and then I'll pass to Philip.
Alright, I will draw. Oh my gosh, guys, it's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, great.
Let's see.
Double. There's an Oswald in the command zone and on the field.
Yeah, ignore that. Just in case.
Sentinel.
Oh, sweet.
Mobile.
We'll do this.
Passing the turn. Go ahead.
Awesome. Untap. Draw. Ugh, God. Okay, no. Not what I needed. Huh.
But is it what you wanted?
I wouldn't even say that, no.
Oh, well.
neither what I needed or want. I kept a 1-lander for the sole fact that it could do great things, but no, these are not great times for me. We're gonna just cast an Arkham's Astrolabe. And by Astrolabe, I mean Labe. You can draw, yeah.
Sweet.
I will draw as well. Oh, thank God. Okay, there's a snow-covered land. We'll tap this to play a Mana Vault.
Yep.
Cool. To a Sphere of Resistance? No. I mean, it's interesting. We've got some really greedy fast decks in front of me, so I do want something, but I feel like you will care the least about Trini Sphere or Sphere of Resistance, Will.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. We're gonna do tap here for 3. Land off the top was sweet. All right, we're gonna filter a generic. I'll keep the 2 floating, obviously. Oof. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and break, I think, the lab. Just go with the... No, I like the lab a lot. Alright. And I'll find a 2-drop.
Yeah, the vault's just kind of going to be a tapped do nothing, deal damage to you from here on out. The lab at least filters.
Oh, is that how you think my deck works? You don't think I have untap artifacts in here?
True. Fair enough.
But no, please.
Sometimes you want to take damage. Sometimes your deck runs Death Shadow, and you're like, hey, this damage is pretty good.
The white knight card that's that people play as a commander. That's when you take damage, you make that many 1/1s.
Oh, Darian.
Yeah, Patrick's just teching in Darian. Come on, guys.
We're gonna grab I think we're just gonna grab a Arcane Signet. That seems like a good card.
So what you gonna do with your 3 mana remaining?
I will tap. I'll keep shuffling that in a second.
A Trinisphere.
No. I'll play Rings of Bright Hearth though.
Oh no.
And I will pass with that.
Alright, I'll go to my turn. I'll draw, and I'll play a card that everyone has definitely heard of before. Magus of the Library.
Right.
Oh yeah, Library Magus.
Yeah, it's a Library of Alexandria. If I have 7 cards in hand exactly, I can tap it to draw a card, or I can tap it for a mana.
Okay, that's cool.
Pass turn.
Untap,
Usually better if I have that 1 extra card in hand, which I don't have right now.
Mount Doom.
Ooh, cool. New tech.
Mana Vault.
Can I?
Yes.
Gonna
Yes.
take a second.
Take 1 from Doom and play a Gamble.
You need an M-Seal and a Gamble? Alright. That's the Entomb. Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully it's either the Entomb for the World Gorger that's in your hand, or it's the... Oh, shoot. Alright, let's see it.
If you want, I have a coin. I can flip heads left, tails right.
Well, I gotta.
What's middle? Yeah, exactly. If it lands on its side.
Yeah.
Just roll a d6, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I can grab my d6 really quick.
Or anyone, you can roll. I'll roll.
Actually, no, yeah, you have yours right next to you. That makes it easier.
But I want to see where you put that card.
Yeah.
No, that's...
We'll grab that. I'll shuffle here in a sec. I'll do these first. Alright, someone roll the dice.
So yeah, 1, 2 is closest to Sauron. 5, 6 is the furthest from Sauron.
Okay.
We have a 5.
So that's that one. Dothy.
Okay.
Guys, that's exactly what you tutored for.
Oh, I'm
100%.
sure.
Like all these graveyard decks here. I mean, I guess World Gorger over on the side there. There's 2 World Gorger decks, so I guess that's useful. Or
Right,
would have been
pass
useful.
the turn.
I don't play the World Gorger. That card sucks.
I know. I was gonna say you can't be. You have white.
Hey, true. You play Abdel because you're in white.
That card also sucks. No, I'd rather play World Gorger than Abdel.
Aw, do my boy dirty.
Rough.
I will play Luxury Suite.
Oh, you think you're so fancy?
Oh, I think I'm very fancy. I'm in a suite and it's luxurious.
That's all I know about the space.
Dale, 1 damage at you.
Ooh,
I'll take it.
that's right.
Oh my gosh, guys, what are numbers?
I don't. If you're worried about me, I don't win here, but I'm probably gonna have to tap out to even use this.
Yeah, but what do you grab? What are you doing?
I want to get to the ring. I don't think I can get to the ring in 1 turn. I just want to.
I think you need to grab Grafdigger's Cage or something to stop.
I mean, sure. I could do that. I can do that. I just need to produce a token and then I can get a 1-drop.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana.
I was gonna say Weathered Runestone, but you probably don't want Weathered Runestone in your deck.
Oh, yeah, Dockside's good. Yeah,
Yep.
no weathered runestone here. You're
Zero
gonna
from
make
me.
3 from me.
And there's one over there, so that's 4 in total.
4 treasures total. I don't have a treasure token, so we're just going to use this proxy that I have printed out.
Sure.
All right. Let's
It's
see.
good proxy.
Thank you. It's
Very
actually
defined art.
a Iganjo, Seed of the Empire, on the other side. Let's see. What do I do here? I didn't think I'd get this far.
It's weird. It's always weird when you don't have blue at the table, I swear.
Let's see. What do I do here?
You mean this Seed of the Empire right here?
Yeah,
I
just
just cast Gamble.
I have a pile of cards next to me, and I knew it was in there.
You both want to gamble. Sure. You have more cards in hand, at least. How many cards do you have in hand?
I'm gonna have 6 cards in hand with this.
Wow.
Ooh, we
Hey.
can do the same thing, but not divide this time.
So much nicer that way.
Let's see. I don't know what to gamble for at this moment.
Well, I like it. You're still doing it. I mean, probably ad nauseum, right?
That's what I considered.
Right.
I just don't know if that's the right call.
Okay.
Oh, Dale probably grabbed an ad nauseum with his tutors earlier. That would make sense to me.
Right, with all that mana.
Yeah.
Will Sasaya, let me see here. The only thing that I could just Dranith that, but I can't like do that on command. I guess I can't really stop you from playing it, but you flip when you have how many lands?
7 lands in hand, and I have 5 cards in hand right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Who wants to roll for me?
I'll roll.
Let's see. Top card will be 1. Bottom card will be 6.
Yep.
6. Give me the bottom.
Bottom card.
Show me the bottom. Oh yeah. Get that out of here.
Man. I was gonna use that on Oswald.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Let's see.
Guess you're gonna have to cast Cut Down instead.
Exactly. Or a Brade. Bolt.
Or Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. It's a little overkill though to hit a 2/2 with a 3 bolt, I have to say. It almost feels wasteful.
It's not overkill if you enjoyed that 1 extra damage.
Just go to 2.
Okay.
1.
Ooh.
I have 5 on my next turn.
Philip is mathing.
It's hard.
Okay. I mean, you'll have 5 on your next turn if you just leave the treasures.
All right. Final Fortune.
Oh. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Tutor.
Ooh, wow, that hand was stacked. All right, yeah.
I gambled for the Final Fortune.
So you just had the ad nauseam in hand.
No, I'm vampiric tutoring for the ad nauseum.
Gotcha.
This is my taking the extra turn as a way to draw it. I didn't know how good like my next turn would be set up now, so I think my best shot is to go for it now. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. It's a decent ad nos deck, so I think.
I'm pretty sure you get it. It's like.
What I'm hoping for.
Well, it's going to be 0 mana remaining with the ad nos, so that's going to be a little bit hard to get the win.
But I've only seen Mox Opal as my fast mana source.
Yeah.
How do you have your master? You only have 3.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will move to my next turn.
Yep. And hopefully you have land in hand.
Move to my last turn of the game. Draw. All right. I either win here or I lose here. Mana Confluence.
Yep.
Wait. Did you see that too, Dale? I'll say it for the audience.
What?
Yeah, 4.
I'm just kidding. It looked like you broke the treasure first, if I'm gonna be.
Gotcha. Okay. Ad nauseum.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if we get there.
So I'll count up with ad nauseum to kind of keep track for you. So that's 3 in total.
I'm just gonna do my life total.
Okay, yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's not looking good so far. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Ooh, that's the most worthless card in your deck right now.
1, 2, 3. Okay, things aren't looking too hot. 1.
I think it's going pretty well so far.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
1,
personally have no complaints.
1.
Well,
All right,
that's
come on,
silence.
zero mana card. Let's go. 1.
You need to hit your Chrome Mox or your Diamond or your Lotus Petal.
2. Lion's Eye Diamond.
Well, I mean,
Not what I meant by
1,
Diamond,
2.
but...
Let's admire. Cabal Ritual.
Do you play Pier?
Grim Tutor. No. Well, I'm either dead here or I'm dead at my end step.
you might
Yeah,
as
'cause
well.
You haven't hit any 0-cost fast mana yet.
That doesn't dump your hand, ironically.
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
you do have Lion's Eye Diamond, but I feel like it's not worth it.
Fragmentize. Loyal Apprentice.
That's
All
it?
I'm
Dead.
Yeah. It's rare to see that not work. Well, you saw it first, audience. We can all stop sweating.
Oh man.
All right. So any effects on the end step, because we do get the end step for here.
Right. I mean, no.
All right.
Audience, any
So-
effects? Donald's Angry asked, does anyone know how viable Duretti is in the current meta? And Philip, since you're out, you can answer that question.
Oh, I think Duretti is the most suitable card for this meta.
Really?
And by that, I actually don't believe so.
Yeah, he's the Duretti is the planeswalker, right? I always confuse Duretti and Duretti.
Right,
Yeah,
Duretti is
Duretti-
the red. Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think Stacks is situated really poorly right now, and I think a Planeswalker-based stack is even worse because we are in a very creature-heavy meta as it is. That being said, it kind of forces you to play more creature-based interaction, which is better where we are.
I'm gonna cast a Ritual of Restoration with the Arcane Signet. I'm gonna put the Mana Vault back to my hand.
All right.
All right, I'll go ahead and cast said Mana Vault. Tap the Mana Vault for 3. I'll filter white. Okay. So that was a lot of work, but what for? What's the payoff? Like I said, I want to get to the ring, but I don't know how valuable it is just drawing cards. I think I'd rather just push for a game here. I don't know if I can, but I've got the Rings of Brighthearth. Yeah. Let's go.
You can go infinite colorless mana with Salt Monolith, but the question is, where's the outlet?
Oh, it's not in my hand. I can tell you that much.
Also, I forgot. Yeah, it's Rings of Brighthearth, so you can probably find an outlet.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna go. We're gonna use the white here, and we'll break the 2-drop, I believe. I mean, I can just go for rings right now and 1,000-year elixir. Sure. I kind of want to break this and just find a Grim Monolith, and we're going to copy this effect, obviously, with Rings of Brighthearth, I should say that. But we're going to find 2 cards. We're going to find 2... It's always tough. I think we're going to find 2 2-drops to start. Oh, thanks, Philip, for commenting that way. Let's see here. Oh, what am I doing? Actually, I think I just do win if I go for Rings of Brighthearth. Let's get Philip back in the game. I think I do win if I just do this.
Rings of Brighthearth copying Oswald's effect, finding Basalt Monolith and Staff of Domination.
Right, exactly. I was like,
Fair.
what am I...
I was like, what outlet do you have on 3? And it's Staff of Domination. I just looked at your list.
Let's get you back in the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So that order.
I have nothing for that, sadly. I did not get a hand of any of my interaction stuff.
Yep, I'm good.
Oh, you know what? I don't actually have the mana for this, though. I think that's why I didn't do it.
So you have 1 mana. That's all that. Oh no, it's 2 mana for the. Yeah, you're
Right.
right. To start up the thing.
No, this doesn't work. Untap Staff of Domination, that doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna find this then. I'll just grab that, and I'll grab. It's so weird. It's like this deck doesn't win as quickly as you want it to, sadly, and I don't want to just leave the board.
I mean,
available
I
to do
think
stuff.
Trinisphere that buys you the turn you need to try to find a different outlet, because you have an infinite mana outlet on 2.
I think I might have a separate 3-drop that's not Trini. I mean, if you're gonna go for an ad nauseum Dale, then I guess it would kind of hamper you. But it is kind of weird to just present my win and not do anything.
I mean, present win pass with the stacks pieces, sometimes all that it takes.
Yeah. Sure.
It's better than what I did.
Wow. I can't even find my Trinisphere, but I think that's what we'll do instead of the staff. They're both masterpieces. It should be easy to find. That was the goal. That was the goal. Okay, we'll do that. Sure. Or the one ring. Yeah. I'll shuffle this up in a second. I think I have a play from hand I can do. Yeah, we'll wait. Okay. I'll pass with that, Will.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. That is not what I wanted to see. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That just got significantly worse. I guess. Do I have anything that I get off of this that helps? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna play Society and I'm gonna pass turn. I hate it, but I do not have a good hand.
Yeah, I got nothing. No pass.
Got you.
Oh no.
Well, here's the first bit of bad news, guys. I lose a life because of Mana Vault.
Oh dang.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
All right. We might as well do this the fun way. I'll use Oswald to break the trinket. We're gonna find
Well, I assume you make infinite mana first, just for the sake of making infinite mana first, correct?
Well, no, I need a.
Yeah. No. Never mind. I realized why that's not the correct option. You need colored mana.
Right. Here, we're gonna grab. I think we just grab a Grim Monolith to give us the requisite mana to get the colorless going. Actually, do we even win here? Yeah, we do. Because we need to copy this, I think. We'll get the one. We'll get two drops. I think one is going to be a Grim Monolith. One is going to be... Is that at requisite mana? Because it's... Let me do some mental arithmetic. I have to do the math too sometimes. That's 4. No, that's not adequate mana. I gotta tell you guys, it's every single time I play this list and I haven't touched it in a while, it's always the most difficult thing in the world.
Would like Manifold Key help with something?
Voltaic Key and Manifold Key are both in the 1 slot, sadly. And the only thing I have to untap would be 2 drops, but it would untap my Oswald in this instance. Which we could do.
If you make infinite mana first and use Oswald once, you can get prized statue and then something taps Oswald.
That's why I use this card. Okay, officially, I will put you in the game, Phil. So if you guys don't mind, we'll just do it this way. Because we have this to filter. We have this to filter for the white. I was thinking I would need to make mana and then do it.
So
but if we just do this off of this to copy the effect to untap it and make infinite generic, and then we'll use this to make 1 white. The 1 white should be adequate enough to find a win con. And the win con here is just going to be breaking this. Okay, so I have infinite generic with that. I think the solution in this deck, it's either a Walking Ballista or bust.
You can get prize statue and the 2-mana thing that untaps creature with a tap ability, and then with your infinite mana you untap Oswald again, use your 1 treasure, tap the prize statue, and then get anything for the win.
Yeah, he said it. I'm just looking for them. It's the Mage Right Stone.
Yep. So it's you can get the Halo thing if you want. What's that called? Oh, Halo Fountain. You can get Halo Fountain, Walking Ballista, whatever.
I'm holding Halo Fountain, sadly. There you go.
Aw.
But you need a colored mana to do that. All right, so find those 2 things with infinite generic floating. We'll tap here. This makes a treasure when at ETBs. There's the treasure. Oswald untaps. We'll break the treasure. We're gonna break this in a second, so we're gonna boop.
Yeah.
Boop. This makes another treasure. This is gonna grab Staff of Domination.
Yep, and another 3-drop because infinite mana and Rings of Brighthearth.
Right, but I guess I don't
that way.
I don't really need it. I'll elect not to do it because I can just draw a deck at this point with the Staff of Domination.
Yep, and then you have whatever you want as an outlet because you can probably make infinite of every color because you have a Voltaic Key and any mana source that makes white.
No, I'm just gonna cast Walking Ballista.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, right. But I'll cast Walking Ballista for 1 and 1, and then I'll use the 4 ability to add +1/+1 counters.
Okay.
Yeah, Oswald lines are jank. It's so weird. Again, I've played this deck a lot, and it's been a while since I've played since our last stream, guys. And if you didn't watch, you should go. Does Twitch? Do you have like a video on demand on Twitch? Are people able to watch the games we played?
Yes, it's still up for the time being.
Yeah, that was the last time I played this deck, and it's like been a while between then and now, honestly. Well, then and the last time, I should say. But yeah, the lines in this deck are really wacky. I have to say, the best lines are usually the ones that utilize your grave, particularly with Mur Welder. Those are the ones I generally go for. They're just easier to conclude the game with. But when you're playing from hand, which is, I guess, what you'd want to do with the One Ring and or a Staff of Domination, you're usually just looking for a Walking Ballista in this deck. But on that note, we can roll to see who starts this next game.
So this is what I MC'd for, and this is what I gambled for, and then I just had these 2 in the Dolphy. So.
Were you hoping to gamble away the Gorger?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That was 33% chance. I'll take those odds.
Right. So otherwise, though, you would have had sufficient mana, right?
Fernandos?
Well, if you did World Gorger loop there, you had Mount Doom to kill us,
and
right?
Manivault.
Manivault, Mount Doom, and what was your other land? Scrub?
Badlands.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it wouldn't be Scrubland. Yeah. But yeah, that's enough to do. That's just enough to kill us with Mount Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have worked. So we're going to randomize once. Boop. Boop. Hey!
Oh boy.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
I have to flip everybody around whenever we randomize because I have it set up like you would have a normal FNM table set up. Like top 2 are upside down, bottom 2 are right side up.
Oh, yeah. I quickly rectified that for the viewing audience. But yeah, guys, Oswald's always like a mind fuck, to say the least. It's weird having so much control. You know, it's normally I'll just like layer up the stacks pieces to get the ball rolling and then worry about everything else. But yeah, to win on your turn quickly with Rings of Brighthearth, you really want to go for like a Sensei's Divining top line to just draw your deck, or just hit the Staff of Domination there with requisite mana. But we know now. We know now.
Can we go to second 7?
I am also going to look at second 7.
I liked my first 7.
Oswald the Mindbender? Yeah, pretty much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not to say the thing or anything, but I think I was 1 mana short on my turn.
You know, you were. Honestly, like if you were able to do the Dark Writ into the Cabal Writ, and you would have had so much mana because you had a Signet to like filter to get another color you could have used, which would have been Underworld Breach, right? Put Underworld Breach down,
Yeah.
dump your hand with the LED. Yeah, it was so you were literally 1 mana short. Nice plug.
Yeah.
This feels like Friday Night Magic. Should I flip the screen so it looks like Friday Night Magic Snowscape? Well, that's the whole idea for this particular concept, and I don't know if I said it off the bat, but here, we'll go main camp for this. If you're a content creator in the space and you would like to join us for games in the future, either 1 mana short, sure, I'll throw you guys under the bus, or us here on, I'm looking at my playmat, the 99, or local game guy, whatever you want to reference the channel as. Let us know in the comments, and or feel free to email me, excuse me. You can find my email if you're really looking. But it's in that no one goes to the channel page to look over the contact information, but it's there. But yeah, you can reach out, and we'd be happy to have you on. I'm trying to make this every Friday, unless obviously our guests can't do that. So to be accommodating, we'll just make it a Saturday. But I'm trying to figure that out.
Because what screams Magic the Gathering more than Friday Night Magic?
Exactly.
It's also the
Sunday
best
Night
time
Magic.
because everybody has a weekend, so we can actually play till later and not worry.
I'm gonna go to 6.
I'm gonna go to 6 too.
4 land, Spirit Guide, Cabal Writ, and a Lightning Bolt.
Oh yeah, mine was like I had Crystal Vein and Ancient Tomb as my 2 lands.
I really wanted to keep that hand, but I knew it wouldn't go anywhere. But it felt like an okay hand.
I'm gonna keep 6.
Okay.
Right now, my 3 cEDH decks that are built are Sasaya and Bells and Lock because they don't require any like key functional cards most of the time, and then Magar right now. But I'm gonna be tearing apart Magar to have a better deck because Magar does not feel good to play.
I'm working on an Armix Crom sort of Opus Thief list.
Oh, nice.
With like Bowmaster and Notion Thief, but I also really wanted to play Mayhem Devil in the same deck as a Bowmaster.
Yeah. Are you gonna? Actually, I was gonna say, are you gonna be running the Razaketh combo with Bowmaster? But I assume you're probably running Dark Deal in that deck anyways.
No, I am not a fan of Dark Deal. Yeah, because you're the one having to cast it, and it minuses a card too.
Yeah. You know the Razaketh Bowmaster line though, correct?
I'm assuming you can just wheel and then you just sacrifice the token every time.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost every time. Like you spare yourself some of the pain at some point, but you just get like the perfect 5 cards you need to get any combo done.
And to the audience, Josh, thanks for hanging out with us instead of going to the pre-release. I realize it is Friday when we play Friday Night Magic. I mean, that again is the concept. But yeah, for folks that just don't want to blow their money on cardboard, just vicariously play with us. This is a much better starting hand, and I think we'll keep it. We're gonna dump. Oof. Gosh, I like everything. Do I have to dump anything? I think I do.
I wanted to see if we can get some kind of a bot set up for the YouTube stream so that we can have some kind of audience interaction or like non-monetary betting in.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's something we should.
That'd be fun, like a little bit of interaction for the audience during the games, like have like channel specific points that people could bet, like how they do on Twitch sometimes.
Chat, who do you think's gonna win this game?
Yeah, there you go. Here, actually, I can do a little poll for you guys. At least this is one way you can play to get that.
Oh wait, hold up. Is it the Lord of the Rings pre-release tonight? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Is it $45 though?
I don't know if it's 45, but I know that it's pre-release.
It's expensive.
That's
If
insane.
any of you guys get pre-release codes, I would love to have one for Arena.
Oh, there you go. I've never used the pre-release codes before, but what do they afford you if you're on Arena?
You get 6 packs, so you basically get a rare or mythic wild card for free.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my hand is bleeding so bad. online. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop
Yeah.
watching you off my hand.
Please continue, actually. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 cards. Sorry that took so long. I'm good to go with this 5, though.
Okay, you ready? Any pre-games?
No pre-games. Is everyone else good, though?
Yes.
Hold up. I got.
Oh, no.
Doesn't sound like pre-games.
So
Here's my pregame. Let's go. Pregame master.
Oh, shoot. I don't have anything.
It's actually water. I just have this with water for a game night meme whenever anyone asks for pre-games. It's my water flask.
Oh, sorry. You can go. We're good to go.
Okay. I will drop a turn. I will cast Snow-Covered Mountain, Faithless Looting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's good.
Yep. The looting's good.
Cool. World Gorger Dragon in the graveyard already.
Right.
Well,
Anything that costs more than 5 in the graveyard is always terrifying.
Pyroglass. And
Are you sure you don't want to keep that?
Blue decks.
Right.
let's see. The last
Don't worry,
card
guys.
would be-
I will reanimate the World Gorger if he puts it in there.
Oh, I would love that.
my Orcish Bowmaster.
Oh, dang. I wish I can get a close-up on that. That's amazing. Yeah, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. It's not too dissimilar to like the test cards, like honestly.
Yeah.
That art is of the same quality as WotC, at least, their testing standards. Micah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. All right. Draw a card. Bam. I'm going to start with a Jeweled Lotus. Got it. I think I've played this card like 3 times and I never see this card.
So good.
I see it all the time when my commander is in play.
I will play an Arid Mesa. I'll crack the Mesa. I'll lose a life. I'm going to shuffle up in a second. But I want to put a basic. Wow, no basics here? All right. There's that. I'll also...
Can we get that sound effect again?
Bam. We've got one white commander mana floating, but got nothing to do with it.
I feel like you had inspiration for that sound effect, Pat.
Oh, yeah. We'll play the Mox Diamond, and then we'll also play a Voltaic Key.
Right.
And I'll pass with that. That seems like a decent start.
You don't want to tap your Mox Diamond in your key to untap your diamond?
I could, but now's not the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Wooded Foothills. I'm gonna fetch for a plateau.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Lion's Eye Diamond.
Monkey Diamond. It's always a good start. Oh, I should shuffle.
I will pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play Forest, and I'm going to pass turn.
Untap.
Draft boxes for 160. That's crazy. I didn't realize the cost of a Magic pre-release was so much. Hey!
I'll play Mega Man and pass.
Another monkey. All right. Cool. I'm going to just proceed with my shuffling for a second longer. And give it a cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say my pre-release is 45 pre-order, 50 at the door. It's up there this time.
Oh my lord.
Huh.
I don't go to my local game store anymore. Instead, I spend my Friday nights with a local game guy.
Hey. Exactly. Well, that's kind of where the name came from. I wanted there to be some familiarity, right? We always talk about going to our local game store, and I am like, I've got 3 local game stores I frequent now. There's a ton in the city, and I'm hitting up a few more. So next weekend, I'm actually going to be attending a bunch of One Piece. The newest set for One Piece comes out next week, and it's not $45 to play. That's crazy. I think it's like 20 or something, which is a lot more reasonable. And the boxes should technically be $100, but people always upsell them because it's just so popular here. So I'm going to be enjoying that. And I'm doing 5 pre-releases, so it's quite a lot of money, but I'm hoping to win some packs. We'll see. All right. I think we're gonna go and tap Oswald to the diamond and break the diamond.
All right.
And we'll search up something from my deck.
You're gonna get the new stacks piece that hates when your opponent's stuff dies. Let's go.
Oh, the Stone of Eric?
Yeah.
What? The football of Jason? What is the name?
It's this. I think it's the Stone of Eric or something like that. Or, hold up, I'll look it up because I got my multi monitors.
I think it's a fun card for Captain Sisse having something like that.
I think we just go for Manifold. That's always fun, right?
I agree. That's a lot better than finding something that
Eric, ERICH. Eric. That's the Eric we're talking about.
Yes. Yep. Stone of Eric.
Tap for 3, untap. Tap for 5 using the 1 generic. Let's go ahead and play a Staff of Domination from hand.
Oh.
Okay.
Neat indeed. I'm handless and I want the 1 ring. All right, so how do we do this? We're gonna go ahead and untap character. Right, so that's 3. Untap Oswald, and I'm gonna break the staff for the 1 ring.
Let's go.
Right, cool. That's the weirdest.
You won't get the ETB, but you're gonna be able to have an indestructible draw engine.
Right, you do need to cast the 1 ring, but it is indestructible. And I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I had Dale over here to give me some great custom art, but all I did was flip over a card. Not as exciting. I'm sorry.
I cannot wait for someone to make an alternate art of the 1 ring, but it's Homer Simpson holding a donut.
You know,
I don't know why that just flashed into my head, but I kind of want that now.
I feel like it had to have happened, but that's the 1 ring again. Sorry, but doesn't it look like the 1 ring?
Yeah, so, it is. It's round. It's a circle.
Right. So.
I'm definitely tempted by it.
What was that?
I said I'm definitely tempted by it.
Oh yeah. So, Will, give us the lowdown again. Tell us all what it does.
Yes, I'll ignore the ETB because it's not relevant for this. So it's a 4 mana indestructible legendary artifact. You can tap it to put a counter on it and draw a card for each counter on it. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for every counter on it.
Only on your upkeep.
Only on your upkeep.
Okay, that's not bad. And you can
tap it. Like you can tap and untap it to draw a bunch of cards, meaning that you're gonna have 6 cards in hand by just the 1 ring on your next turn with that Voltaic key.
Right. So I can add counters to it, but I'm just gonna leave that die over there for now. Wait, pass.
Oh, you don't want to draw the 1 card and hopefully top deck a mana rock? Some kind of 0 mana thing.
I mean, it could wait till later. Because if I'm gonna see a dockside or something, I'd rather not fuel the machine. This is indestructible. We'll get it later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to combat. Patrick.
What is it called?
I was gonna say
like that.
I'm gonna swing the monkey at you.
Do I? Is it 2 or 1?
2.
All right, I'll take 2. And you get to exile. Recommission. You can return an artifact or creature card with a mana value of 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't know if that's relevant for you, but I'll just keep it in exile.
Reluctantly, I can't cast that right now. It's a pretty good card, though.
No, it's really good. Yeah. This is Brothers War Tech.
Let's
just
see.
Ignoring the fact that it's 2 mana unearth and white, it also hits an artifact.
Bloodstained Mire. Fetch. Let's see what we have going on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, how much are the pre-cons for Lord of the Rings? Did you guys check the prices on them?
They're like a little above normal as well.
Really? Because there's some pretty value reprints in there. I know there's like a Cavern of Souls in one.
No. It's those are the collector's cards, I think.
Oh, do those not come? What's coming in the? I thought those were coming in the pre-cons.
They're in the collector's boosters, I believe, because Scryfall always lumps the commander pre-cons with the collector's boosters for searching.
Huh. So I know. Oh, sorry. Feel free to cut us off at any point, Philip. See, I knew it was gonna happen.
It happened. It did indeed happen. That's a dockside for 3.
Well, 1, 2. Is it just me?
It's just
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
Come on, Patrick.
Yeah,
You're holding
the
down.
problem.
You're holding back the team.
Cavern of Souls is a box topper. Okay, yeah, well then that's the most valuable one. Am I wrong? Like I saw a couple of the alt
Yes, Cavern of
name.
Souls. It's Cavern
Yeah.
of Souls because I looked it up when we were talking about it like last week.
Right. Wait.
Can't do everything I want to do.
That's okay. Just cast Timna. Pass.
You're so right.
I was gonna say why 4 treasures, and I remembered that there's a monkey.
I will play Esper Sentinel.
Uh.
I'll play Loyal Apprentice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Oswald is a 2/2. I was gonna try to cast Jessica to murder it, but that would have used up all my mana. And I'm not willing to do that.
Oh, he's done his part. He's done his part. He got to the ring. He found it.
I'm gonna sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm discarding a Spire of Industry. I'm also gonna sacrifice my treasure. I'll cast Timna.
Yep.
Sweet. I'm
Oh.
also Hellbent.
What? I was gonna say by turn 2. Turn 2 buddies. Hellbent buddies.
Yes.
You're about to lose 3 life, draw 3 cards though. So.
Go ahead.
Oh no,
Look,
yeah, this is after combat. Never mind. I
yeah.
forgot the monkey swang.
He swang. Monkey swang.
Land for turn and yeah, I'm just gonna pass there.
Okay.
Nothing for now.
Draw. Patrick, 2.
Everyone's really loving on me right now.
I mean, they're just gonna get a land. People are just getting lands if they hit me.
You get burst of energy. You can pay 1 white, or I guess of any color. Ragavan, I forget. Untap target permanent.
Ragavan doesn't color fix. That's why it gives you treasure.
Right.
I'll
So
use the 1 treasure.
Quick, use the 1 treasure to untap the 1 ring.
I'll cast Talisman.
mhm.
I'll draw a card.
Yes.
Sweet.
Dark Rit, take 1.
Dark Red, take 1.
Yep.
Necropotence.
At 3, Wish Claw.
Okay.
Give it to me.
And then
Give it to me. Give it to me.
I'll cast Reanimate, targeting Orcish Bowmasters, because everyone's going to be drawing cards.
Hold on. Okay, Bowmaster's on the stack. I'm gonna draw
Alright.
now. Or
Yeah.
reanimate on the stack. Let's get that out of the way.
On the stack. Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I'll lose 2.
Yep.
And I get to show off this beautiful proxy.
So much better than mine. But yeah, it's pretty dope.
I love
Alright,
it.
and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna lose a life from the manifolds.
And then 1 from the ring as well.
Right. What? So does it put the token and then you take damage, or do I take damage and put the token? Because I'll take 2 from this if not.
So you don't put a counter on it when you take the damage. It's just you take damage equal to the counters on it on upkeep. So you put counters on it by tapping it and drawing.
Whoa. Does it not get additional counters on upkeep? I thought it just got counters. Okay.
No,
No.
it's just tap, draw, and get counters.
Sure. So it's better than I thought. It's pretty good. All right. So we've got an Orcish Bowmaster on the battlefield. That's annoying. Let's do this. We'll use Oswald to break the Mana Vault, and I'll find a 2-drop. That's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Removal for the Bowmasters. I like the way you
Get some kind of ping artifact to take down that Bowmaster so you can draw your 5.
No. I want Bowmasters to kill the board. I just don't want to be on the chopping block. Those are some Corgi Greaves.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, you can feel free to blow up.
True. It is just it is control.
Feel
Fair.
free to blow up Timna's board, please. Or hit a player, I guess. You could do that too. That's fun.
This
Yeah.
is just to deal with Oswald. That's why I built this board.
Oh, really? Yes. You and Hellbent just for me? Because I've got the one
I had
ring?
to keep up with you, you know?
Jeez, Phil, you're just like Boromir. Keep your eyes off my ring, bro. Chill. Alright, so Corgi Greaves are on the battlefield. I'm gonna go ahead and move to equip the Oswald. That's good.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Cool. That felt
Trigger
nice. And there's 2.
Timna,
Yeah,
please?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's 2 of those on the stack. Is Timna at 2/2? Refresh my memory.
What's the thing under? Is that a lightning greaves?
You
Yeah, it's
can't
lightning
hit me. Yeah, yeah.
Oswald is safe.
All right. For now. All right. 2 to Timna, please.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's no way I was gonna use this without the Greaves first. No way. But I appreciate you asking. It does make me feel special.
You amass 2 as well, Dale.
Yeah, you do get an orc.
That fresh
I got a
2/2.
I am searching. I don't know if anyone has anything for Prismatic Vista, but I'm gonna get a basic.
Yeah, you're good.
This is a orc, but it's the best I could do. I forgot to draw the amass orc, so I was just focused on the cards in the deck.
Oh, you didn't do a token for your amassed orcs. Aw.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a 3/3. Dang, you're gonna really hit someone. Just remember I'm giving you all this power, okay, Bowmasters? remember that the One Ring is just feeling your strategy, okay?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
the ring empowers the orcs. That's how the flavor works, right?
Honestly, yeah. Okay, so that's that. We've got a plains. Let's
Here, I
go
want to give
ahead.
inspiration for the orc token.
I will do the thing here. I think it's just fun. We're gonna untap the One Ring. Now, do I wait to draw or do I do it now? That's the real question. Let's draw 3 cards. Bam.
There we go.
Okay, you get
Made
3.
a beautiful orc token for you.
Now I just need to pass it through the
I'll draw that
screen.
here shortly.
Yeah,
So now we have 3 triggers:
you do indeed.
Esper, Apprentice,
Monkey.
Monkey.
That'll kill all of them, right?
Monkey.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Is
That'll
Apprentice
work.
only a 1 draw? 1 defense?
2/1. 2/1.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry. All right. We're gonna go ahead, I think, and pass with that.
How's
And
the
your,
One Ring game, Pat?
How does the well, actually, your orc goes up to 5.
Yep.
And to answer your question, the One Ring feels great. Did I just see my name move up in the polls for who's gonna win this? Let's just check. Wait.
That bump.
All right. 33% say Oswald. 33% say Jessica Timna. Still, do you all feel that way still?
Soul Ring.
Soul Ring. Okay.
Oh boy. Jessica, Thrice Reborn.
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright. I'm gonna -1 Jessica. My targets are Ragavan, Bowmasters, and Patrick.
Oh, sure.
May I recommend the other Adnaz deck as the final target for the ping instead of Patrick?
No, I'll take it. It's
Okay.
The other Adnaz deck only has a Wishclaw Talisman. Patrick has drawing.
You
8
know
or
what?
more
That is
cards.
fair. I will. Patrick is going to be drawing a total of 9 cards next turn, and that's not including using Oswald to get another untap
Hey,
effect.
don't say that. You don't know that. You don't know. I might not be tempted by the ring.
I will pass the turn.
All right. I am going to draw. I did not want to see that draw.
Oh,
Ooh,
sorry, man.
Okay, let's see. Do I want to play it a little bit safer? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play. Yeah, I should probably do this and then be a little bit safer. Actually, no, nothing's happened yet. Yeah, I can do it this way. I'm fine. I'm gonna play Forest. I'm gonna play Sasaya. I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay.
I'll be greedy.
Sunset. Upkeep draw.
I'm ready.
Patrick, 5.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's so weird to see the 2 black decks targeting the mono white player. But I totally understand it. This is the one situation where I totally understand.
Let's see, what do we want to get? Mm,
Yeah, Bowmasters was pretty good though. I have to say, Josh.
The Bowmaster's sick.
Well, I mean, in tandem with mass card draw, I guess it's pretty good.
I mean, even if it wasn't mass card draw, it's still like, oh look, there's a Timna over there. Oh look, there's any decks that do any kind of draw. It's so good.
how do I stop?
The One Ring makes it much scarier though.
Um,
What do you got, Dale? You gonna give
I
me
think
that
we're
wish claw
gonna-
talisman? Yeah, yes. Give me.
Will, you can have a wish claw.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see. What is good? Actually, I got a fun representation. Give me a second.
all right. So you're
One
gonna
moment.
you get a wish claw. You've got 1 talisman and 2 cards in hand.
This is my Wish Claw Talisman.
I'm gonna grab this and cast it, taking 1.
You're gonna get unearth. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna target the Orcish Bowmaster.
Targeting the Orcish Bowmaster.
You know, I do actually respect that because Patrick does have draw loops in his deck, so Patrick can die.
Right, right. I mean, I'm probably just gonna shoot for a portable hole really quick.
Just the one thing I got, so I'll pass.
Sounds good. All right, I'll take my turn.
That orc is very big as well.
All right, can I win?
And you
If-
take your 3, right, Patrick?
I just did, yeah.
Okay.
Audience can confirm. Okay, so we want to kill the thing, I think. Let's see here. What can I do? So I'll take like 4 damage if I do this, sure. I'll tap here. Well, I mean, you have 4 triggers, but let me go ahead and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, where are the Orc Bowmaster triggers going?
All at your face, Patrick.
You don't want to hit the Jessica that's going to kill the Bowmaster?
Also, did you say it's Isaiah or?
No.
No,
Sorry,
no.
did not hear.
We're just gonna go all at Patrick first.
Sure. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to work to remove it really quick.
Yeah,
FYI.
that's what I figured. Might as well get as much as I can in.
Let's go ahead and play. Feels weird doing this. If I did it this way, though. Boop. I really don't want to get rid of this card. It's so weird. With all that draw, I still didn't... I didn't pull exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. Sure. No, let's just go to town, I think. We'll do a Grim Monolith.
Yep.
We'll tap the Grim Monolith for 3 mana.
Yep.
We're gonna play out a Sensei's Divining Top.
Yep.
I'll break the top here.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Trigger for sacrificing the top?
Oh, you're breaking it. Sorry, I thought you meant you were putting it on top of
No.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
I'm gonna grab a glass casket and target the Bowmaster.
Oh. That
Yeah,
does a
it's-
thing.
Yeah, that's the only option I had. I mean, I would have preferred to just grab Portable Hole and not like waste to. It's fine. You could like it's fine in the graveyard, but There's a glass casket. So it is exiled until this
the
leaves the
casket
battlefield.
leaves. Yep.
Okay, we still have 2 generic floating. Cards in hand, everyone?
I have 7.
Okay. This feels good. We'll use the 1 generic to... Alright, and then we'll draw 5.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta say, I really wish I had a... I'm just gonna put a Lotus Petal out. There's nothing that I need to worry about stacks-wise, is there? No, right? Okay. We'll put a Lotus Petal out. Pretty soon I'm gonna need to start thinking about what I get rid of from my graveyard here.
For the audience watching, I do want to point out, this is the 1 ring going off with like 1 tap or untap effect. Imagine this with like Derevi or with Clock of Omen.
Right.
That's just gross.
We'll go ahead and play out a... Trying to think of how much mana do I really need. We'll play and break a Windswept Heath. And I'll get a Snow-Covered Plains. Is the 1 ring a commander staple? I wouldn't really say. There's some synergy in this deck. Like, once I saw the Voltaic Key, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I was going to get the 1 ring out, and if that stayed, I knew I was going to draw a lot of cards. The only thing hampering me, really, is the fact that, well, I mean, there's a big old creature on the board, and the Orcish Bowmaster is twice, so I had to kind of contend with that. But otherwise, I think I would have just been fine.
The 1 ring is going to be a staple for a couple decks, but it's not going to be a staple for everything. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Patrick, by the way, you have a 45% chance in the polls right now.
Oh, it went up. Hey!
Yeah.
It's funny how you all think I'm going to win now. And yet you lost so much faith in me earlier.
See, I'm the only one who voted for myself in the polls, and you know what? I totally get that.
I'm going to go ahead and drop a... Where is it? We'll just play a Torpor Orb with this generic.
Oh no. Makes my life even harder.
We'll use this Snow-Covered Plains to do that. And then I think we're going to dump some cards from my hand. So let me just see what I want to keep. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know what's going to be gross? Captain Sisse with Derevi in the 1 ring. That's going to be very fun.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and just pass, I think, here.
Sisse. It's Sisse Weatherlight Captain. Captain Sisse is the 2-color one.
The better one, you mean?
Yes. Indeed.
No, green-white Sisse is the better one, for sure. It's the one that I prefer.
Green-white Sisse has gotten a lot better with the 1 ring, because you can always hit the 1 ring off of green-white Sisse now. You just need a way to untap and storm off with that.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to discard these cards. A Mistveil Plains, a Gemstone Caverns, a Mycosynth Wellspring, and a Skrell's Hive.
Alright, I will untap.
Skrell's Hive is the Bitter Bloom, right?
Draw.
Bitter Blossom. Yeah.
Yeah, Bitter Blossom, not Bitter Bloom. My bad.
I'm gonna zero Jessica targeting the amass token.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's not a thank God, Patrick. That amass token is dealing triple damage now. It kills you.
Until when? Until
the next until his next turn.
I thought you were I thought you were killing it.
No.
Okay.
No. It's the other 0 ability of triple damage. Until Jessica Timna's next turn, it does triple damage.
I hope you get past.
I'm also gonna drop a Hope of Ghirapur. And now I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I love that. I love that that token is going to deal 27 damage. Okay. I'm going to start off by using Wishclaw Talisman, and
Have one card.
I'm going to give it to Patrick because I feel like Patrick's going to die, and this lets it return to our lovely Sauron player tapped. So I'm going to game the system a bit. And I'm going to get a card. And I'll get that because I think that's my best option.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a really long game from here unless you can pull it out, Sasaya.
I will see if I can.
Right, so
Patrick, top, middle, or bottom for a cut?
wherever you want. I think that right, because you get your Orcish Bowmasters back too in a second.
I'll do middle. Or bottom. So I get this card to hand. I'm gonna activate Sasaya. I'm gonna reveal Haunted Fangraph, Beseiju, Rat's Edge, Scavenging Grounds, Mouth of Ronom, a Snow Forest, and Cryptic Caves. Draw land, removal, Grave Hate, removal, recur from Graveyard, just for anyone who doesn't know what they do. And I can leave these here because they're free information. And the other two cards in my hand are Invasion of Ikoria and Genesis Wave. So this is when I would get Cultivator Colossus, except for the fact that there's a Torpor Orb over there, and that makes my life so much harder. So instead, I'm going to tap for 12 mana and cast Genesis Wave X equals 9.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
is it all non-land, or you put all lands?
All permanents enter play, and all non-permanents are milled. Tooth and Nail's milled. So forest. Wakeroot Elemental, pay 5 to untap a forest and make it a 5/5 with haste until end of turn.
Right.
And then these two come into play. So I am now going to see if I can win, because I think I do. I'm going to tap this forest for 8. I'm going to untap it for 5, making it a 5/5 with haste. I'm going to repeat that infinitely for infinite mana.
Sure. I don't think I have anything for you. You're not casting within any of this, right?
I'm not casting with it.
There's a chance that you have to use the invasion to find something, right?
Yeah.
So you have infinite. Well, you're gonna make infinite manas. Which, if I save us, are you gonna swing at me? Because then there's no point.
I'm curious on what you have to save everybody.
It's a silence, probably.
Probably silence.
Yeah. Well, you have the ability to untap the thing on the stack.
I will say I can kill you right now, anyways, Patrick. Even if you silence me, because I can make all of my lands 5/5s and punch you for like enough to kill you. So silence should not matter anyways.
Right.
Yeah,
The only thing the only thing I had was this, but I was questioning whether I leave the requisite amount of mana. I didn't think anyone was going to triple the token, but this would have stopped you from attacking. I didn't save enough though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do infinite, and I'll cast Invasion of Ikoria. X equals doesn't really matter. Actually, before I do that,
Who do you give the invasion?
Yeah. First, do I want to just go for the simple win? Sure, I'll go for like a simple win first. I'm going to exile this to put Torpor Orb X from the top of your deck. X doesn't matter. I'm basically removing it, and then I'm going to cast this to get Cultivator Colossus.
Yeah, how does that card read again, just so the audience knows?
Invasion of Ikoria or this.
The land.
The land is pay 5, tap it, exile it, roll a d10, put a artifact creature or planeswalker on put an artifact creature or planeswalker X from the top of its owner's library, where X is the result.
Okay, so we'll just say it's one deep in case
we can say doesn't, in theory, doesn't matter. So I'm going to cast Invasion of Ikoria. X equals enough.
I'll
Sure.
take the battle.
Two responses.
No.
All right. I'm going to get Cultivator Colossus, which, if anyone who doesn't know, it's the land Adnaz. TLDR, I can put a land into play tapped if I do draw a card and then repeat this process as much as I want. I'm going to go until I find one of my outlet lands. Actually, I can just go until I get enough lands into play and make them into 5/5s with haste. So I'm going to do that, and I can, and it doesn't matter who gets the invasion. So
Okay,
I'm going to go. In theory, I can get Drownyard, Temple, Rat's Edge, and ping everyone out, but I can also just make all my lands into 5/5s with haste, and I'm going to get about like 45 lands into play off of this.
Sure,
so
sure.
we can play it out if we want, but it's game.
No, if I only saved Orm's Chant to, like, if you decided to tap with all your creatures, I could have kicked it and made it so you couldn't attack this turn, right?
Got it.
But yeah, we got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah. Also, I could have used the library to filter through my deck as well if I needed to. So I was able to get there.
Nice.
I won. Society won one.
So Patrick, I know you just did the deck test for Aragon, but if you don't plan on playing it, can I bring ours out?
No, please, please, please. So wait up. I just want to end the poll here and then get to what just happened. It's quite good, but already expensive. So 7% said Society would win.
Yeah, that would be me. I was the only one who voted for myself.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, no, please, if you guys want to switch decks, you're more than welcome to. It's about 8 o'clock right now. But yeah, here, we're going to get another game in. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Friday Night Magic Live here on Local Game Guy. And again, thanks for joining us instead of heading to your pre-release. There's still more dates, I suppose, you could attend, but hopefully if you guys are buying packs or booster boxes, you have some luck pulling some of these cards. We just saw how good the One Ring can be, as well as Orcish Bowmasters. And we're, I believe, going to see Aragorn the Uniter specifically. Are we all going to stay on our respective decks, though, elsewise?
I'm moving to Magar just because I got one in with Society.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this deck.
I'll swap out the commander thing as well.
I'm curious which LOTR pre-con commander deck is the favorite one, says Snowcape. I don't know what the pre-cons come with. I didn't actually research them this go around. I think, Will, you enjoy the one with Bilbo, am I correct?
Yes, so Bilbo is my personal favorite, but I also know that the Grixis one is the one that people are buying the most right now because it has the dragon. The one that makes treasures equal to the defending player's artifact count.
Do we feel like that card's going to be played?
It's going to be played in Godo and Magda, and maybe not even Godo. But for some reason, people are very hyped on it, mainly because it's a dragon and it does good stuff with Dragon Tribal.
Right. Does it set up for another Magda activation if you play it? I mean, I guess it can, right?
Yeah, like it can full refund with Magda. Worst case scenario, it makes like 3 on average, which is still pretty good.
Nice. And yes, Josh, Lotho Luris, I have yet to make a thumbnail for it, but this weekend we're going to have Mons from cEDH TV out to go ahead and tier list all the legends from the perspective of a commander player, obviously from Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, so hang tight for that. And I want to make another list in paper. I have a 3 list right now, but the one I enjoy playing, obviously, is Oswald, so I'm going to stick with that for tonight. But Lotho Luris we're going to do Wednesday, and I can honestly see myself making that deck. It just seems like a very fun ad nauseum strategy. And obviously, if you manipulate it with Luris, your deck's CMC is within the perfect range for an ad nauseum list. And I might just stick with ad nauseum, potentially. Not PETA, although we could consider PETA. The Hobbit one is quite good. Similar elves kind of suck. Simic. Oh, sorry, what was that?
So I used to play a lot of Orzhov Atnaz, and the one problem with it is that you don't have the mana that red offers.
Right, the additional rituals, yeah.
That's one of like the greatest faults of it, but I think Lotho kind of makes up for it.
Right. That's what I'm imagining too. Like, oh, cool. That's what I'm imagining as well, because all you need to do is cheat out Lotho early, and I don't think it's going to stop anyone from playing their 2 spells. You know what I mean? Like on setup. And I mean between turns 1 and 2. Like it really depends. You're going to want to go as greedy as possible with that list. I will state though, like an early Drannith Magistrate might hamper it, because if you just want a lot of mana and to just pop off, then yeah, it can. But I would go for as much fast mana as you can go for, and then as much, and we'll do this Wednesday obviously, and as much draw as you can go for, right? So all the draw utilities, so Call of the Ring, Dark Confidant, so on and so forth. Just get the engines going, and then all your tutors, and you should be in a good place. But I totally see what you're saying, Phil, with that. I mean, that's why I like Rakdos so much for Ad Nauseam. I think Rakdos is sort of the perfect color pairing for that, because you have all your fast mana, all your rituals.
I'm gonna keep my first 7, I think.
See if I keep my first 7. This is not keepable.
Now I'm playing a deck that actually runs fast mana.
Oh yeah?
So I'm not going to be doing jank land stuff. I'm glad that deck was able to get 1 win in tonight, though, so...
Yeah, no, I'm glad it happened. Yes, I had no idea. Like, if you missed the requisite, it would have been like one more rotation, I assume. But I feel like you might have had it because, like, Dale and Phil were pretty short-handed at that point. Like, when your board got nuked there, Phil...
I was out of the game, yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know if you had enough mana to go for another Tymna.
So I think I still actually got there because I was able to use the library to filter through my deck until I had Court of Calling. Then I could have won on somebody else's turn.
Oh, okay.
I had a Final Fortune.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I had in my hand at the end of that game.
We got a 6.
Yeah, this is my second 7 here.
I just got my first. I was happy with it.
Sure.
I guess, Patrick, remember to reset your life.
Right. Yeah.
No, he's starting with the handicap. That's how confident he is in Oswald.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I don't have the 1 ring out, I don't think it's going to be an issue, right?
Yeah.
Wait, we have 3 lists including black? No, never mind. 2. All right, so I don't think I'm going to get swung at this game, but we'll see. This hand is just barely keepable. We might go down as well. Yeah, honestly, if I'm on the play, I kind of want to do more than this. Let me see here, though. If we do 1, 2...
I've been 3rd or 4th all night. I'm ready to go first.
I don't really... It's funny, Josh. Like, mulligan aggressively... If you mulligan aggressively with this list, it can burn you. Any sort of monocolored deck. I feel comfortable starting with this, but it's not like a great start, I have to say.
I feel like the 1 ring will make your mulligans a little bit easier, though, because if you can have, like, a 4-card hand that gets Oswald out, like, kind of early, and then lets you get into the 1 ring on turn 2 or 3, then that feels at least reasonable.
That's interesting. I mean, I don't see myself getting there that early with this. I don't know if that changes my opinion of this hand. Yeah, we'll ditch this.
Down to 4 though, so
just
that it's nice.
So the audience knows. It had 2 pieces of removal, a Mesmeric Orb, and a turn 1 Oswald, but the only thing we could pop would be the Portable Hole, so it would have been a play, and then potentially remove something that was just going to return. Nothing really great. I would rather have some permanent, form of ramp if possible. Not Lotus Petal, is what I'm saying. Last time I was on your channel, we theory crafted Fiddlebender. Hey, Arturo. No kidding. That was a while ago. Well, you get to see it played today. It popped off twice, but it oddly did not win the game where it had the 1 ring, but it did win the other game.
It got close, though.
It got pretty darn close, yeah. Maybe I should have played a little bit more aggressively with that. I didn't get any fast mana or anything to like help propel my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
7. Sorry guys if we're waiting for me. Let me go ahead and try to speed this up. Sure, I'll keep this fine. Sure. Okay.
All right.
But I'll start.
Yep. No pre-games.
Cool. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully, that was a shitty top deck, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll do this, and we'll play Esper Sentinel. I'll pass.
All right. I'm gonna draw. And I'm going to think a little bit. I'm gonna play a swamp. Do I want to play it safe?
I mean, went down to 6. You're probably fine.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it's not going to change. I don't think the equation is going
It
to
should
change.
be fine. I'm gonna play Mox Diamond. I'm not paying for the Esper Sentinel. That's what I was wondering if I should pay for it or not. I'm gonna
Gotcha.
discard a mountain, and then I'm going to exile Simian Spirit Guide, and I'm going to start the game off with a Grim Tutor.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take my 3, and then I will pass turn there. I'll look for my card.
What do we think he grim? What do you think he grim tutored, folks?
Do I go for that?
Seeing as I don't know what this commander does.
I can reanimate instants or sorceries, and then there are 3/3s that when they deal combat damage, I cast a copy of the thing that was that reanimated. I'll get this card to my hand.
Let's see. I am going to play Badlands.
But Will, after this, we can definitely talk about some sort of automation for the audience, for sure.
Yeah.
Badlands, you say?
Yes, it's been a very bad boy.
Tell me more. Aragorn wins this match, the audience says. Even playing 4th, Aragorn wins. Oh, it's changed. It's changed. Okay.
Don't worry, Patrick, I voted for you.
You voted for it. Thanks. I wish I was in the chat. Stop.
You
Don't
can draw.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh, you're gonna love my next play, everyone. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be Oswald.
I'm gonna play Dark Ritual.
Oh, hey.
It's just gonna be used to cast a talisman.
You can't use Jeweled Lotus for ad nauseum, sir.
And then it's gonna be Timna using the floating I had off of.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn here. You're up, Dale.
Untap up to draw. We'll do
60% say Aragorn, and I assume it's because you have the most colors, so don't disappoint, Dale.
Taiga. Now the pressure's on.
Exactly.
Food chain wins game.
We're not on food chain anymore, actually.
Oh,
Really? You think Dockside's enough against this board?
I think so.
I got my 1. I'm feeding Dockside. I'm a filthy Dockside feeder this game.
Am I gonna? Yeah.
oh
Yes.
my God.
Who needs the 1 ring?
Sylvan Library.
Oh, that's a good draw.
Yeah.
Mana or Mox Diamond pitching Polluted Delta.
Jeez, that's a hand.
Cast Esper.
Oh my God.
Your
Everybody is
own
drawn now.
Esper.
And then I'll pass turn to
That's a lot of draw. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, I have quite the hand, I have to say. I've just drawn quite a few cards, but the reason I kept this hand was this card right here. I just want to show you all the power. We're gonna play. Ooh, how do we want to do this? I think we do this.
Mana Crypt 1 ring. Let's go.
We're
Mana
gonna
Crypt 1 and 1
do.
ring.
I think it needs to be this, and then we do this. 3. Okay, let me do some mental arithmetic. So if I do that, do this, pay your thing. 3, 4. Ooh, you know what? I might have to give you a draw. How many cards do you have in hand, Dale?
1.
You have 1? Oh, wow.
1.
None or 1? Just the 1? Okay. There's blue at the table now. Right, exactly. So it's either a Pact of Negation or Force of Will. I feel good with this. I feel really good with this. Yeah, we have to do it this way, sadly. So we'll go ahead and play a City of Traders. I'll tap the City of Traders for 2. And I will float one for a Mana Vaults. Now, let me think if I have the math. Yeah, I have the math at my disposal. Because if I do this, if I pay for it, I have technically... Yeah, you're gonna get a draw here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Enjoy that. Yes, so we're gonna use that generic and a Mana Vaults to play a Grim Monolith. Right, so we have 2 floating. I'll tap here for an Oswald.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he has it.
I did have it.
I love that.
I did have it. All right, that's the One Ring. In case you're just joining, I have this lovely proxy of the One Ring, and this is why I kept this hand, because I just wanted to play that out. And I did not expect to draw into these 2 solutions, though, that let me play Oswald. So I will, yeah, that was really lucky. I will pass.
All right, I'll go to my turn, and it's going to be a quick and simple one, I think, because I'm just going to... I guess that makes it a little bit better. No, it doesn't. I'm going to play Mountain and Magar.
Mountain Magar.
Pass turn there.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw. Go to combat. Dale, Timna's coming at you.
I'll take 2.
He has a
I will
blocker,
gain
though.
2.
Yeah, Josh. I honestly think I will buy the One Ring for this deck. It's proven to be a pretty decent card.
I'm gonna pay life.
The one game you played it drew how many cards? Up to 5 or 5 factorial. Or up to 5 factorial, I think is how that works. So that's 6, 12, 3. So it's 15. Drew 15 cards that one game.
Not bad.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm gonna cast Gamble. Both of you can draw.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Yeah, what do you do against the One Ring? It's indestructible, right? Like you bounce it, I guess? Is the best?
It's a bounce, chaos warp, and the new abrade.
There's also Haywire Knight.
That works too, yeah.
right. Yeah, it's a pretty good solution. It's like $25 the One Ring. Okay.
That's
You
worth it.
March
That's
of
kind of worth
Otherworldly
it.
Light as well.
But I
You
need
wanna
the
do-
foil one, and I want the One of One Ring, personally.
Are you willing to sell a house to get that one of one ring?
Right. How about I just have, I don't know, I'll like do your dishes for a year, or whomever pulls it. And now we all need one. Yeah, please don't look at this deck as an example. I really don't want to help drive the prices up. Not that that's going to happen from this channel, but I mean, it's a pretty good card. I think we can all agree that One Ring is pretty damn good, even at 4. It makes sense that it costs 4.
1, 6.
6.
Ooh.
Professional Facebreaker. It's not the card I wanted to discard. It's not the
If you're
card
a professional, why are you in the graveyard?
Yeah.
That's so true. Marsh Flats. I'll fetch. That's actually what I tutored for, by the way, the Marsh Flats.
Seriously? Oh, nice.
No.
Have you seen the version that combines with Golem? So yeah, so far as the One Ring art is concerned, I kind of like the standard version the most. But I mean, it's all aesthetic choice. Like, I would feel weird owning a collage art outside of Orcish Bowmasters if I didn't have the rest of the collage, because I feel like it's not as appreciable, the art. Some of them work though. They did a pretty good job with this set, making the collage art like work as a standalone card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like the Lighted Halfling, you don't think anything about.
Mm-hmm.
Dockside.
I have 1.
Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so I'll make 8 treasures.
Yep.
All right.
And this is when I top deck my Dockside makes
Dale, you
16.
have
Let's go.
4.
Well, enchantments too, right?
4, yeah, 4.
9
Yeah.
treasures.
Yeah,
I
1,
forgot
2,
after.
3, 4. Okay.
Oh yeah, so it's 9.
No.
That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to spend 3 of these treasures, and I'm going to cast Jessica.
Jessica, removal reborn.
I will -2 Jessica. My targets are
Oh,
both
trigger.
Espers.
Trigger.
I already casted
Yeah,
Gamble.
we drew.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm done. It's been a while.
What is Magar?
3/3.
3/3. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're next.
So I'm going to -2 Jessica. My choices are Oswald and both Esper Sentinels. Nice. Okay.
It's
All
okay.
right.
The One Ring's gonna keep doing its one thing until Patrick wins the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt okay with that actually. It's like a weird hard cast kind of deck now.
I will sacrifice 3 treasures. I'll play Azra Oddmaker.
Oh, sorry, Bloodblade. This is a Grim Monolith. It's just the art extended.
I will pass the turn over to you, Dale.
It's a mana vault.
Upkeep, mana crit trigger, odds is damage. I'll take 3.
That's the One Ring.
Trigger Sylvan.
Eat the damage.
No, we'll just take this one.
Oh, I always do. I always just take them all. Take the 8.
Not for those 3. Misty. Will crack.
What do you mean? 3 bad cards and 8 less life is so much better than 1 bad card and 0 less life, right?
Yeah, I feel like I should have drew before your turn, but we'll see what you do.
It's just going to be a Chain of Vapor, you know?
Yeah, I guess it could be.
Or maybe Dale has the Dockside Loop in hand.
Well, I mean, you've got a pretty flush board to draw to get rid of, so I actually wouldn't mind seeing Orcish Bowmasters here. Yeah, Noble Hierarch.
And then I'll pass.
All right, just gonna draw. Bowmaster.
I don't have black. Unless those 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In the deck yet?
That just is the one draw, and that's it. My go.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Let's go ahead and lose a life to the Mana Vault.
The One Ring.
Right, yeah, the One Ring. Draw a card. Cool. Huh.
One Ring is gonna be funny in Darius as well. Because actually, is it lose life or is it damage?
It's damage.
Lose life, dang it.
Oh, dang.
So let's see. I don't really know what I want to do with this hand. I mean, I could sort of just put Oswald back out. He doesn't die to anything that I'm seeing. You can recast Jessica. It just feels like a waste of time. I think we're just going to go play a land. We'll tap this for 2. Tap that for 2.
No one has voted for Magar.
Damn. Sorry, Magar.
I mean, he's a very bad Rakdos deck. I totally understand.
I think I'm just going to play a Windswept Heath and break this to generic floating.
Now, Patrick, hear me out. In response to the City of Traders, crack Windswept Heath, so you have 2 City of Traders on the stack.
Oh, well, it's actually not a trigger. I think it's a replacement effect.
It's a trigger.
I don't think it is.
Something enters,
no, it says if you would play a land. If you play a land, I don't know how that translates now, but I don't think it's a.
I think it's a trigger. I can check really quick though.
Yeah, check. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and break that. Lose a life. I will.
When you play another land sacrifice, it's a trigger.
It won't be
Okay.
Get those 2 triggers on the stack.
Yeah, we're gonna
pile on everyone. Let's go.
We're gonna shuffle in just a second because I'm gonna Enlighten Tutor here.
Yep.
That's good.
That's gonna be pretty good for you.
Yeah. Who needs Oswald? Who needs Oswald?
Effect on board.
Right. Yeah. So the thing we're gonna reveal is, I mean, it could be Manifold Key. That target creature can't be blocked this turn. Yeah, that's really useful for me. It's gonna be the Voltaic Key. The Japanese like magazine special. I forget where this one was printed, but it's like a really cool foil voltaic key.
But can you pronounce the word voltaic key in Japanese?
Oh
That
no,
is the
not
real
even.
question.
Not even. I could present it though. I can show you it. And we'll shuffle up officially now. Always eat the 8, Josh says. So when it comes to Sylvan Library, personally, like, I usually eat the 8, but Dale did have a fetch land, so he could just technically, if he, right, he didn't have to go through those cards to dig deeper. He could just like replace them, right? But let's go ahead and draw, I think, with this. Let me cut. Boop. That's on top. So this is where the One Ring comes in handy, folks. I'll draw 2.
You just need to get them on soundboard, so whenever you tap the One Ring on a live stream, you can just play that.
I will play Voltaic Key with the 2 generic I have floating. I have 1 left.
Spell Pierce it, Dale.
What was that?
I was telling Dale to spell Pierce it.
Oh,
Yeah.
go for it. Do it. I dare you. Let's go ahead and use the other generic to untap the One Ring. Oh, it's my old ring. I would like to see it one more time. We're going to go ahead and tap for draw 3.
The ring is drawn 6 cards. Let's go.
Mox Opal.
Eat your heart out, Welding Jar.
Yeah, we don't need that. We're going to go ahead and play... Wow. I just feel like I don't want to fuel your decks with anything. Let's just do... I don't have any good stacks in hand. Do I just hold and
There's already
discard?
one Dockside on the table. Dockside's already big enough. What would you be doing?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I don't know. There's really nothing I can do here. I guess I could do... Do I tap out? Who's winning? Who's winning on their next turn? Just raise your hand. Let me know.
2 cards in hand.
Okay, Dale's gonna try to win on his next. Okay.
I have a set of 4.
Sure. Do I need more draw is the question, because I could do something to get more draw. Nah, that seems silly. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. That's 8 cards in hand. That's 8, and we're gonna get rid of 1 more. Give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and discard. Sorry, I think it's gonna be this. No, that makes no sense. We need that. It's this. No, it's not that. Wait, yeah, we'll keep that, and we'll keep Here's how much I don't care about Oswald. We're gonna get rid of a Mage Right Stone, and there's no covered plains.
And this is the point when Patrick's deck officially becomes a one-ring tribal deck.
Yeah, it's a One Ring deck. I mean, officially now, like, that's whatever. Okay, I guess it has to be.
A one-trick pony.
Yeah. I'll bet.
No,
Well,
that's the Bill deck. That's the Patrick's
Yeah, that's-
soon-to-be Bill cEDH KCI Eldrazi Displacer deck.
yeah, Mono White Bill. That's next. I think that'll be better than this, but I'll pass with that. I'm sorry, that was a long turn.
It is the one-trick pony.
Don't
I'm
forget
going
about
to
the
play
light pass.
City of Brass, Lotus Petal, and I'm just gonna pass turn.
I will.
I'm just gonna keep up some nice mana.
Upkeep.
Do I
I'm
here?
also gonna rotate my basics in my City of Brass so that the glare doesn't blind people from cards that matter.
Cool.
I will draw.
Sorry
It's
about
also
that,
very
gang.
unfortunate that the black playmat and black sleeves.
I will go to combat. I
You-
am going to read what Exalted is only an attack trigger, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to discard a City of Brass to my Azra Oddsmaker, and I'm going to choose Dockside as my creature.
All right.
So what happens like if the dock side isn't blocked?
When it
If the
connects,
Dockside
it's
connects
draw
with
two.
the player, then I draw 2 cards.
Oh, okay. Is that bad?
Eh, It's
Well,
just 2
Dockside
cards.
connects with you. That is a little bit less than what One Ring does, but still very useful.
Right, and just so the audience knows, I'm sorry, yeah. So you'll lose life equal to the amount of burden counters on your upkeep. Right, that is the One Ring. I have it up on my screen over here on Safari, but you can't see that.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack Dale with a Dockside and Patrick with Azure Oddsmaker.
Right, so it's a lot of draw. Huh. You're attacking me with Azra Osmaker?
Yeah.
I have no
Um,
block.
you're gonna block?
I have no block.
You have no blocks. All right. You're gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards potentially.
Well,
Yeah. That's
it's
nothing compared to your
Dockside is
8.
at Dale, correct?
Huh.
Correct.
Dockside's at Dale.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Hmm.
Dale, if you draw, you prevent, or if you block, you prevent 3 draw.
I need the noble hierarch.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm questioning whether I need the Noble Hierarch. We might have to get rid of the draw utility here. Before damage, I'll Despache the Dockside. It's exiled. Exiled at that.
It's a tap a thing unless you have Metalcraft, then you exile it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
it's
know.
totally metal
Yeah.
crafted. But I'll take 3 from
Sweet.
Yeah, Azra. Yeah, Azra connecting.
Sure.
Amazing. I will lose life and draw a card post combat. Draw.
Did you add Reprieve to this deck, Pat? Josh, I did, but the only card I've proxied is the One Ring for this particular version. There should be a Reprieve in here, though. Yes, you should run Reprieve. Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'll
Wait.
cast
Oh.
Soul Ring.
Ooh. Okay.
It's not that good. I only have 2 cards in hand. I don't feel like playing Magic, so I'm going to cast a Final Fortune.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Final Fortune.
That's Final Fortune.
Sweet. I will move to my next turn.
Huh.
On top. Upkeep and draw.
Do I
Okay.
silence on this upkeep really quick?
Trying to see if I can get my webcam to focus up a little bit better.
You're good.
All right. Let's see what we've got. I will go to combat. Azure Oddsmaker will trigger. I will choose the Oddsmaker, and I will discard a March of Otherworldly Light.
Okay.
I will swing Timna at Dale, and Oddsmaker over at Patrick.
Ooh. I warn you.
No blocks.
Do we imagine Dale's gonna win on his next turn, Josh? All right. That's fine. Go for it. Do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both creatures connect. I gain 2. Oddsmaker trigger on the stack.
Vampiric Tutor.
I'll let Azure Oddsmaker's trigger resolve, and I'll draw 2.
Sure.
2. Post combat, Timna trigger.
Yep.
I will respond to it, and I will cast Enlightened Tutor.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Wishclaw Talisman. What are Necropotence? What do you go for?
Neither.
Oh, true, Josh. Yeah, Dale did say he would win on his next turn. Right. I mean, Will is holding a lot of mana. I'd like to think he has some interaction. We'll see.
I'm going to put an Underworld Breach on top.
Yep, figured.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty decent card. What do you have in your grave?
I have a Gamble. That's the only thing of significance.
And I guess you'd gamble for LED. Potentially.
Alright. I will pay the 2 life from Timna to draw 2 cards.
Sure.
Sweet.
So one is Breach and the other is something else.
1, 2. Alright. I will cast Lion's Eye Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Just casually in hand. Let's go.
I'll play a Windswept piece.
Okay.
I will float a colorless, and I will play Underworld Breach.
Yep, yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Dale passing there is not good.
Yep, I got nothing for it.
Okay.
All right. I will sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 red, and I'm discarding a City of Traders.
Okay.
Yep.
Cards in graveyard? Like, how many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Let's see.
You're gonna cast silence in response, Patrick?
Yeah, if you have a silence here.
No, I'd like to think my opponents have something. I didn't draw that many cards. No silence effects.
I sadly only have 3 cards, and I do not have interaction for this.
No,
Oh,
no.
cool.
All right. I don't have a silence effect in hand, sadly.
I'm gonna fetch with my Windswept Teeth.
Yep, yep.
Let's see.
So he gambles for what in these colors? He gambles for, I mean, I would be on grinding station in those colors, and then you would have a win.
Yeah, there's a grinding station in here.
Right, not to give you ideas, but that's that is the appropriate choice.
It's a little bit harder since Dockside's gone.
Not really. You just need a mana positive rock. Grinding station triggers itself on ETB, break the soul ring, cast the soul ring with the one floating, mill through the deck until you find. I know you want to like mass mill, but you could do it with a single thing and then like cast a Ether Flux Reservoir. But you're trying to win with Jeskai, I assume?
Yeah, I'm not on Reservoir.
Right, yeah. Like a Rakdos would go for a grinding station, and then you would have enough to just cast Ether Flux Reservoir and anything and win.
Yeah.
And
I'm probably gonna do the grinding station because I think it's just enough, you know.
yeah,
Yep,
no,
yep.
totally. I don't have any instant speed interaction, sadly. Of all the things I drew, let me see here.
I'll cast Gamble. I'm gonna exile Windswept Teeth, City of Traders, and City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
Gamble.
Yep, yep.
You're just gonna entomb
I'm
it.
gonna use one of my red. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna entomb a grinding station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it. Yippee. Grinding station.
Ooh, is this where Dale presents the Grave Exile?
No,
Cast grinding
that was
station.
greedy.
That's okay.
Yep,
I
there's
will
grinding
exile
station.
some cards. I'm gonna exile a Marsh Flats, Jeweled Lotus, and Professional Facebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Untap trigger on the stack. I'm gonna sacrifice my Soul Ring to mill myself for 3. Milling Hope, Volt, and Silence.
Do you mind getting them like a little to the left so the
Yeah.
camera can see it? Yeah. Thank you. Just want to be able to see. I'm assuming this is a win, so.
Yeah. So now I can just go through the loop. I'm gonna have enough cards to do something. I think I can just go until I hit whatchamacallit, Aryok Salvagers, and then I can just cast LED and do that thing.
Right. So you're making generic mana here.
Yeah. So I will use one of the red I had floating, cast Soul Ring for my yard.
Aryak Salvagers returns it to hand, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vault Champions, Darkrit, Final Fortune, all get exiled.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Soul Ring. Soul Ring enters. Grinding Station triggered to untap. I will tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless. And I will mill myself for 3 now, sacrificing the Soul Ring.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I could cast Ad Nauseam here. That's also fine. Yeah, I'm fine casting Ad Nauseam here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
ad nauseum.
And you're tapped out.
Yes.
All right, everybody. He's completely ass out. Now's your time.
So I'm exiling Fatal Push.
I'd
Enlightened
play
Tutor, and
a
Otherworldly
smelt effect
March.
if I had one, but I sadly do not have one in hand.
Man.
Sweet. Ad nauseum. Yippee.
Okay.
Arcane Signet. Command Tower. Mox Opal. Cathar Commando.
Sure.
Blood Crypt. Scolding Tarn. Reanimate. Dothy. There is a Dothy in here. Okay.
Oh, Josh. Presumably so he could have more cards in his grave to exile, but I wouldn't say it's necessary if no one's interacting, yeah.
It is for the extra cards in the graveyard. This is just so that I make sure that I don't screw it up on my own.
Right. It's a good cushion. But I assume you have at least like 2 cast from your grave with what you could exile, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can win from here with the grinding station stuff.
Gotcha.
Spire of Industry, Deflecting Swat, 1, 2, 3, and then we can go 1 deeper. Oh wow, I am at 1 life now.
1 life.
Okay. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mox Opal.
Okay.
Float a black tap grinding station to sacrifice Mox Opal. So milling Esper, Felwar Stone, and Culling the Weak. Exile Simian Spirit Guide for my hand for red. Use my red to cast Infernal Plunge, sacrificing Odds Maker. So I'm at 3 red now. 3 red, 1 black. Sorry, I'm trying to make this as painless as possible.
You need white mana.
Yeah. Use my black to play Mana Vault.
You had like a Signet or something, right? Oh, do you take damage?
Arcane
Which Signet? Oh, lucky you, it was Arcane Signet.
Then I will cast LED from my graveyard. Exiling Silence, Hope of Ghirapur, and Gamble.
Okay. He can't Auriok loop because LED went to exile? I don't think it did.
No,
LED's still in the graveyard. Somewhere.
No, you put it on the battlefield.
Right
I just but can you put the grave back on the field again? I'm sorry, just so we all see it. Right, yeah. Maybe there was some confusion there. But yeah, no, it went to grave. I don't think he exiled it at any point. Am I mistaken? Guys?
No, you're right.
Right, I don't know.
Pretty sure not to exile.
If LED ever gets exiled in the Underworld Breach line, something has gone wrong.
Ariok Salvagers.
Yep.
Alright. I will sacrifice LED for 3 white.
Yep.
Discarding my hand.
Sure. Mana floating?
I have only Arcane Signet available to me now, plus the 3 white I'm going to get from LED.
Oh, you didn't use the Arcane Signet for Auriok?
I did. Yes. Sorry.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tapped out right now?
He is tapped out right now with white on the stack. Or, well,
not on the stack. White. The white happened.
The white, but then...
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He is tapped out.
So, you have priority because mana ability. So, what you gonna do, Philip?
I would like to return LED to my hand.
All right. And would you like to respond, Patrick, with a creature removal effect that you may or may not have in hand?
I don't.
Oh, dang.
Y'all are relying on me? No, I got nothing. I did my creature removal.
Yeah, I thought that you had a second one, so I was like, oh, so close.
No.
Yeah. So yeah. This is gonna be it. I believe this is game.
I will present a loop of infinite white, and then infinite red, and then infinite Jessicas, murdering Dale first, and then you two.
Yep.
Sure.
So I tutored for Entomb so that I could put Peer into the Abyss into my graveyard and cast a free Peer into the Abyss on my next turn, but the other two things in my hand was a board wipe at sorcery speed in a land, so I had
Right.
nothing.
So the only stacks option I had with the 2 mana I had floating was the Mesmericor, but I suspected you to Underworld Breach, so like, why would I do that? But I did keep it because I had Basalt Monolith, and I would have won with Basalt Mesmeric on my next turn. And I also just had Walking Ballista as an outlet for Infinite Generic anyways. But no, I had Glass Casket in my hand. It just, that was not enough at the time.
I think I did have Win. So I had those two cards. This was the first Sylvan Library, Final Fortune Manifold, and then the next one was Neoform, Elvish Mystic Guide. So just sack that, or sack the Hierarch to get Dockside, cast Elvish Spirit Guide, do the loot.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. I timed that perfectly then.
Yeah, no, that works. That worked. Final Fortune's pretty good card, I gotta say. But what time is it?
8:30 or 8:39.
All right. Well, on that note, guys, I think we can end this one. That was fun. We had a Sasaya win. We had a Jessica Timina win. We had an Oswald win. Happy with that. We saw the Ring played twice. I have to say,
both games.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I had it down turn 2. I was not looking to cast Oswald. There was no need. I mean, unless it gets bounced, but it's so weird because I don't think the Chain of Vapor is gonna. You usually just save that for your own Dockside, right? Like, it's usually played greedily. But I mean, I guess if it got really bad with the draw, then you would want to get rid of it. But it's a hard card to threat assess. I don't know about you guys, but did you all like the One Ring? I guess is my question.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I had March of Otherworldly Light in my hand. So my choice was to either go for the win or remove the ring. So I decided to try to go for the win instead, and it ended up working out.
Right.
I love that was like an actual question that could have been asked, because it's like, yeah, do I win the game or remove the one card that's really good on the board?
It wasn't
like,
a confirmed
that's actually
win,
our
though.
question.
It was to try to win the game because all I had was a Final Fortune, and I drew the Enlightened Tutor for turn off of the Final Fortune turn.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So. Lucky. Yeah, I mean, that's why I removed the draw 3. Like, I knew you were priming for something, and I just couldn't have you draw enough. I was hoping you would block with the Hierarch, so I wouldn't have to do that. But yeah, that was rough.
No, I needed to Neoform and Cloudstone Curio if needed.
Right. And you would need the Elvish. You would have needed any creature, I guess, but
yeah. So that one or whatever of the 6 top I would have drawn.
Yeah, genuinely though, like the cards I drew off the ring there were not good enough, gang. Like I really needed some form of stacks or removal, honestly, or silence, and we just didn't pull into any of it, sadly. But the Enlightened Tutor for the Voltaic Key made the most sense. Like, I was not going to go for, you got to play to your strengths, right? So yeah, Voltaic Key for the ring there made the most sense to just try to draw to a solution, but yeah, sometimes you just don't get it. That makes me think I might want to up the amount of stacks in this list a little bit, so it's a little bit more difficult for people to just pop off. And honestly, I could see myself prioritizing the One Ring a lot of games, because you can get it out very easily on turn 2 if that's your goal. But the latest, and then turn 1 would be great, but I'm not trying to do that every game. But yeah, I think that's it for the games, guys. You're more than welcome to join us in future games. I love playing with you guys. But Dale, Phil, you want to clue everyone in on where you're at, who you are, one last time?
Yes. Thank you. Hey guys, Dale and I, we are 2 members of One Mana Short. We stream every Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, twitch.tv/OneManaShort. Do you mind if I put that in the chat?
Yeah, no, please. You can add it to the comments afterwards and I'll pin it, or you can leave it in the chat now.
I will leave it in chat and I will also add it to the comments. We aren't playing this Sunday, though. The Sunday is Father's Day and also my sibling's birthday.
Oh, wow.
So we're taking the Sunday off.
One day his own kids will use that as an excuse to only get one gift.
Twitch.tv/OneManaShort. It's usually cEDH content. Very rarely do we play anything other than cEDH. Yeah, we like to try something new. We bring unique brews like Aragorn to the table. we try to have a diverse amount of decks represented. Nothing as interesting as Oswald and Magar of the Magic Strings, though. I can tell you guys that.
Dang, doing Society dirty.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
Oh, you're good. Boromir would shut down LED and zero cost fast mana rocks off an Adnos too. Wow.
That is true.
Yeah. Well, Boromir would go into a Teshar deck, I'll say that much. It could probably find a home in Oswald, potentially. I would like to think that I have artifacts that can handle the situation as well, like a Grabseeker's Cage or the Soulless Jailer.
Or Void Mirror.
You could play
Right.
Knowledge Pool in your Oswald deck if you started playing Boromir. If you
Knowledge. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what, though? Void Mirror, I think, was in here for a little while, but we're going to have to do like a separate like update deck tech. I think that there's certainly tech to consider for this list. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for coming out. I really enjoyed myself. Again, you're more than welcome to come out again for another set of games. And this is an open invitation for any other content creators in the space. If you guys want to jam here on Local Game Guy, this could be your home for Friday Night Magic. I want to do these live at least bi-weekly as often as we can schedule them. And again, you guys are more than welcome to jump back out for another game. Thanks, Will, for showing us how Society works. We'll have to demonstrate that again. And you can expect to see me playing this list and a handful of other lists in the future. But this is sort of my baby, so I'll take as many chances as I can get to play this one. But if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. Is that what he says?
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Yeah. That was fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. But I'm gonna end this poll now officially here. I let these streams drag on a little bit because you know what? Like YouTube's funny about how it ends the stream. There's always a delay. So I just want to end on gibberish instead of an actual farewell. But thanks again, guys, for showing up. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having us. I enjoyed the games. Orcish Bowmaster was
A house.
so much better. I don't think it's going to come up that often where there's so much mass card draw.
In what? No, well, I mean, unless you're facing like a Joyra, then
That's true.
then Bowmaster's going to go to town.
Targets the Joyra.
Oh my god. Right. Well, I mean, what was that?
I was gonna say, could you imagine Bowmaster with Hull Breacher still in the format?
No. No, I could not. It's funny against the One Ring, though. I'm trying to think of the situations where it like really thrives. That one.